Welcome back to topic 3, guys. We are talking about our favorite weapons in anime. So we'll just jump back and forth as we go on forwards and have a little discussion in between each one. So I'll start off.
Okay.
The 3D mobility gear from Attack on Titan.
Okay, yeah.
I would love that in real life. I think that would be the coolest.
Obviously, you count the weapons that are actually...
Yeah, the blades that are in there, so sharp, so cool. Little carbon fiber beauties. And just the actual gear itself.
They're cool, but if you're going to use them in real life, oh, God.
Oh, man, I would be the coolest chef ever. Just like... bouncing around, I would be so efficient. It would be mental. I would ruin every kitchen I went to.
Oh, yeah.
That would look so cool.
It's like, this guy's cool. Oh, yeah.
But just that whole, like, the speed aspect and the Spider-Man style movement with it, I think would be very efficient. Good for fighting crime. Good for getting to work on time.
I just keep thinking about, like, the scene where Eren... is just like eaten. Like he just gets chomped. So he's like, oh yeah, let's go. Like I think it was the abridged version where he's talking, they're in the group and he's like talking, it's like, we can do it guys, let's go. Stand up. And they're like doing all these moves and stuff and he just gets his leg
chomped off, yeah. I was watching that while we were editing the latest review.
Oh.
Just awful.
Yeah,
I love that anime.
Yeah, it's just funny. It's just so funny, the abridged version of it. I'd recommend watching it.
The abridged version is funny. Yeah. Shout out to you guys. I know you guys need it.
Yeah.
But that's my first pick. The 3D mobility gear, because you can use it outside of battle.
Yeah, true.
I guess. Could save so much on a car. I don't think you have to register swords. Not the same way you pay registration for a car anyway.
For swords, it depends on the sword.
Personalised plates on the back of it.
For a sword that's sharp, you need to in Australia. You need to register those. These, like the ones I have, then none of them are sharp or anything. You can just buy them at like a normal event. But usually, I think it's a particular measurement actually on it. If it's like, because I tried getting a samurai sword.
You like swords?
Yes, I do. Tried getting a samurai sword in, like years ago, and I went to order it.
They are difficult to import.
I had to actually go and get a collector's license. So that's how to get around that. You need a collector's license. And depending on the type of sword, some different, you may actually need a weapons license for it. And I forget the category. There's different, for weapons licenses, there's different types of categories with it. Because I don't think I've ever said this on camera. Like I have a gun license.
Yeah.
A handgun license, and I can use rifles and shotguns as well. So...
But they're chump weapons. Swords are weapons from a more civilized age.
For honor.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. What's next? My next one is was it Rinjin? Rujin Jaka, sorry. Rujin Jaka, which is Yamamoto, the head captain from Bleach's sword. It's like his fire sword. And it's just...
Fire sword. Fire swords are always cool.
Yeah, anytime he would pull that sword out, it was badass. It's like, everyone's just like looking at him, he's like, Rujin Jaka. And just, fire everywhere.
That's dope. I will admit, Bleach, whilst not the best anime in the world, has some sick visuals.
Yeah, it's
and awesome weapons.
Pretty cool characters.
Is it the redhead guy's chain link sword, the one that you have sitting in the corner?
Oh, just yeah.
Yeah.
Let me put this
getting a live display.
The live display of my sword. I really need to do
I keep wanting to call him Axel, but that's the character from Kingdom Hearts with the same voice actor. Renji, that's right.
Actually, his sword's a bit dirty, but that's it.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the coolest sword in Bleach, in my opinion.
This is his Shikai, which is his second form from his Zanpakuto.
So, all right, now we're getting into the weird anime territory of Bleach.
Well, no, that's what it's called. That's like the form it is, and then it goes Bunkai.
All I know is when he's like a raw Zabimaru or whatever, he says
raw Zabimaru.
All right, so for my second weapon, I've only got 3. He's got 5. He likes swords.
Yes.
Is Amon's blade from Magi.
Oh, Magi,
whatever it is. I think just the different levels of transformation.
I'd say Magi only because it's
Magi
Japanese.
because that's what they call it. Magi is how it's traditionally pronounced in the West, but
whatever.
Magi.
Yeah.
Just that sword of Amon that goes from the dagger to the scimitar to the like full arm piece.
Yeah.
The huge blade. Just this transformation with how Alibaba's power grows and his ability to control it. Very, very cool. I always love a nice little, that's not a knife, this is a knife, turns into a huge greatsword. Great for parties. Yeah. Great party trick.
Great party trick. Let me just pull out my sword.
I'm really not taking these ancient destructive weapons very seriously.
No, not really.
Alright, what's your number 2, my man?
This is unconventional. I've got some unconventional ones here because I want it to be different with them. Sort of just like a normal sword, I guess. So the Fang Regalia from Air Gear.
Oh, that was almost on my list.
Yeah, so that was just if no one's watched Air Gear, it's literally about like these motorized skates that you could like.
Air Gear is dope.
You could literally go upside.
I haven't thought about that in ages.
Yeah, you can go up the side of buildings and stuff, and they like grind around on them and all this type of crap. But they also have battles, and the Fang Regalia was like probably the most iconic one out of that.
Abilities and whatnot at the and speed at the sacrifice of jumping. You can't jump if you're using them or something like that.
They wrecked people, so that was all. Yeah. That's what it was all about.
Everyone loves little knife blade roller skates. That would be awesome.
Oh, what was your next one?
All right, my next one is, it's anime, so don't get mad, the Ember Celia. They are Yang Xiaolong's weapons in Ruby. They are giant metal boxing gloves with shotguns on them.
Never watched.
That's the coolest thing in the world.
People will probably be mad and never watch Ruby.
You punch stuff and then you shoot stuff.
So I have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
Alright. So Yang is the boxing character in that. She's essentially a Super Saiyan.
Okay.
All she does is she hits people with these giant golden metallic plated boxing gloves.
Right.
That also have shotguns on them. So she hits you and then she shoots you. And then she uses the shotguns for momentum when she hits you again. It's incredible.
Oh my god, wow.
As someone who prefers the hand-to-hand style martial arts, especially in anime, I love a good hand-to-hand anime.
Well, yeah, that's right. You've done tons of martial arts and stuff as well.
15 years of martial arts training.
Yeah.
I love it. And I just love the real kinetic way that it works. Ruby's weapon fighting and hand-to-hand is second to none because they use the projectile aspects of all their weapons as momentum. And just the way that Yang powers through with these. And I mean, the giant metal boxing glove shotguns. What more do you want?
Yeah, I feel like...
There's also shotgun foot knives.
I should probably, I don't know, I think I should watch it just because everyone's like, oh my god, why have you watched it before?
You definitely should. That's the one exception I make for CG anime. And the first 2 seasons are rough. Season 3 onwards, incredible. They really found...
Because people actually cared about it.
Yeah,
as well. Like, so they put a bigger budget into actually making it better.
They were essentially technical demos of their ability to motion capture and then add an animation on top.
The technology used for it is helpful, and it's a good thing that they
and the choreography is spectacular.
Yeah,
but yeah, giant golden boxing glove shotguns.
Okay,
can't top that. Try me.
So the next one I'm going to go for, probably perhaps one of my favorite anime, sort of Hitman Reborn. Or what's it, Japanese?
I've played the Hitman games.
Kakata Hitman Reborn.
I feel like it's not the same.
But, yeah, they're not the same at all. So, the main character in it, Suna, has these gloves called X gloves.
Ooh.
And this is really cool. I don't know. I always like...
What the gloves do? Do they shoot shotgun blasts?
So, they use, like, dying will flames, and you can, like,
sounds
essentially...
edgy.
Essentially, he uses flames, like sky flames, to attack his...
So he's Roy Mustang?
No, not really. Kind of. I mean...
Roy Mustang, but cool.
He's not that cool.
Oh, okay.
He gets there. I mean, he's like the bitchy main character. Like, he's a little bitch.
Okay,
but,
classic.
But,
oh no, I'm so awesome. This sucks. Why does everyone like me?
But he's cool in a way that... Like, even though he's like that, he still wants to protect. Like, he didn't want to be. Essentially, the story goes is he gets picked as the next head of the Vongler family.
Nice.
Vongler, whatever.
I love when Japanese shows use weird European names.
Yeah, so it's all really Italian. But yeah, he has picked as the next one, and then he starts his mentor is his little baby.
Okay.
Called
Teaching
Rebon.
a baby how to use fire gloves?
No. The baby teaches him. So what? Essentially,
anime is weird.
It's very hard to explain. You would have to watch it.
Believe me, it's hard to follow.
But the babies are like they used to be adults, but because they were given these pacifiers to protect, they were turned into like actual babies.
Okay.
So these pacifiers are like for the strongest out of all the mafias, the strongest individuals were given the guardian-like ship of these pacifiers that go on them.
So they turned everyone into babies and gave them flamethrowers.
Yeah. Well, it's the curse. It's part of the curse.
Oh.
Like, they become babies from that. But no, you get flamethrowers. They use dying wheel flames for the character. It's very hard to explain. You have to watch it, okay? You just have to watch it. All
right. He's taking the rest of the list from here.
Yeah, okay.
I'm so outclassed.
A Dominator from Psycho Pass.
Ooh,
that cool gun. Everyone, like, you know that one where you
transforming.
get like... Yeah, the transforming gun.
Cameron and I went to Japan recently, and we saw a Dominator that transformed and had all the lights and everything.
They're like $2,000 or something, aren't they?
Yeah, we nearly spent it.
Oh, wow,
we very
really?
nearly spent it because we wanted that gun.
Holy crap.
Because we saw it and you press the button and you lift it up and
it does all the actions and stuff, makes all the noises.
You just feel really cool because it's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Psycho Pass.
What was that? There was this, on YouTube, there was this like anime crime division video series.
Yeah.
And he had that.
That's Freddie Wong.
Yeah, and he had like the baby version or something
that
of
is
it.
Also on Crunchyroll if anyone's interested.
That was funny. It was kind of, some scenes in it were kind of like, you're just pandering, or it doesn't seem cool.
Freddie Wong loves his craft. He loves his special effects and his nerd shit.
But I don't feel like he
helped to sponsor it.
Yeah, but I feel like it was kind of a dumbed down version of like anime. There's so many different ways you could have gone
when
about
it's
it
on
and make
YouTube,
it cooler.
You need to go lowest common denominator, except for our fans, because you're all awesome.
Yeah, I'd rather actually care about the anime community and talk about relevant stuff, not just like stuff that's like. I mean, that was cool 5 years ago.
Again, Freddie is awesome. He's one of the OG.
It's
YouTubers.
good. I think it's funny. It's just
every convention. He really knows his shit, but he also knows how to make something for a wider audience.
I think it's funny.
That is also a great show if you guys feel like going along and watching it. He runs around with the Eviscerator, Dominator, whatever it's called. I know anime. Shut up. I'm new.
Yeah, Dominator.
What's the next one?
Next one. The Death Scythe.
Death Scythe.
From Soul Eater.
Oh.
In particular, Soul, his name is.
Right.
Who he turns into that particular Death Scythe with Maka.
Wait, he turns into
a Death Scythe.
Okay, I didn't watch much of Soul Eater.
Yeah, so essentially what they eat like souls, and then they have to eat like one witch soul, and they actually become like Death Scythe.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I really like that anime.
The people are the weapons.
Yeah.
So,
or some of them are.
If you had that, you'd have a weapon and a best friend?
There's a weapon, technically, but there's
more of those.
The weapons are like the sides, and like Death Sides or weapons, whatever. And then you have Meisters who actually control them and like do all that sort of jazz, I guess.
So they're people Gundams.
Yeah,
Alright, I'm pretty on board with that.
Yeah.
That's kind of awesome.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a little bit older, but I really like it. It's a good traditional, like, starting off point if you're going to watch anime.
I may have to retry it because everyone talks about it and everyone dresses up as it.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. I don't see anything wrong with it.
All right, I'll give it a shot. Yeah. I'll report back eventually.
I mean, it's a little bit aged now, but it's still funny.
I remember it being a huge thing when I was in high school.
I still love the intro though.
Anyways, guys, those are our favorite weapons from anime. If you want to throw a couple of your suggestions down in the comments, go for it. We'll be down there chatting with you guys. We love interaction and we're so appreciative of our fans. So, without any further ado, it's topic 4. See you then.
Yeah.